All right, all right. Open burger, a necromancer requires to show a taint. So I need more taint. What's his name? Drekos something? I think I already talked to that guy. He's like a drunk asshole. Maybe not a drunk asshole, but he's pretty drunk.
Well met.
Can I help you?
A fine day.
Nice to see you.
Here he is.
Ah, my friend. Thanks to you, I shall soon be in business once more.
Glad tidings for you.
My moonshine is the finest around these parts. I use the best potatoes and my own distilling process. I used to be a distiller, you know.
Used to?
I cannot very well distill openly now, can I? They have banned alcohol.
Sorry to talk to that guy. Okay. Let's help her get out of prison. Excavations, right? Why is there not a teleport closer? I'm gonna try and cut across right there, hit that teleport. Here we go. Don't even come up in my hood, dude. I'm built different.
Let's see.
Smacking these guys. Is that a freaking dough roller right there, dude? Rolling pin?
Let's have a look.
Whoa. Sword of Shadows. It's funny, this armor isn't even like good armor now compared to what I could be wearing. But I just smacks people so hard that it doesn't even matter, dude. Like, they're not even gonna touch me. Watch. Watch this. Oh wait, maybe these are good people. These are good people, never mind. I'm not gonna smack them. Some stuff I'm just not even tripping off of. I don't know why I would need 2 torches. It doesn't burn out, not from what I noticed.
What do you want?
Are you a Nightwalker? Would you teach me some skills?
Knowledge like that is
Oh,
costly.
I got the money.
I see. How much, pray?
1,000 in gold for a single skill.
Okay. Silent killing. Pickpocketing? I want to know both, to be honest with you. Alright, for sure pickpocketing.
Do you see those around you? They will provide your meals today. The trick is to keep your wrists supple and know how to distract the attention of your victims. And 'tis the latter skill that is much more important.
What's
Open.
how?
One. Fight face to face? The worst thing to do, believe me. It is much better to crawl up to your opponent in silence and stick a knife in his back. If
That's
you
on
heed
screen.
my teachings, they will die silently.
Alright, now I know how to do silent killings from behind, or what, dude? There's a silent killing one. Critical hit, strong hand. Right here. The death strike is, ooh. Only with a knife or a dagger. Ooh. Didn't realize that was gonna be a problem. Only with a knife or a dagger. Shoot, I guess I'm gonna have to have a second equip. Dude, this thing looks mighty sexy, I'm not even gonna lie. This thing does more damage. Phew. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. What the hell does 4 do? Looks like a bug. I didn't want to do that either. Oh, R or T. Got it. I like that orc sword, dude. Can I stack the lightning damage on it? I'm 65. I can. Oh yeah. Can I put poison on it? Why not? 20%, 20. Dude, I got the brain beater and then the orc sword. I wish I could name it something else, something cooler, like the throbbing blade. Get out of here! I don't fuck with y'all like that. Do you think if I just like oops, not what I wanted to do. If I just like grab this shit, what did I just get right now? It was like orc hide or something. What did that give me? Reaper muscle. Damn, that heals that much? Wow. Like, is there just something I could just like sell the shit out of by killing all these fucking animals? Weirvent, okay, not that. Skeleton, bone marrow. What about from killing the piggies though? What did they give me? Taint shoot. Oh, I have more taint shoot. I don't know what the piggies gave me though. Boar tusk. Here we go. Like, might as well, you know? Early. Oh wait, is this the same thing right here? Oh no, early spring helm. Early spring helm. What? Armor set 211. Was it? They're both called early spring helm though? That's crazy. Hmm. Oh. Yeah, I might as well just like keep collecting from the animals I kill, dude. Just like, it's just extra money. Let's see how fast it takes me to kill this bear, dude. I feel like I'm gonna like straight punk this bear right now. Oh, there's two of them? Easy sauce, dude. Oh, that crit hit. Not the crit hit. Remember how it would take me forever to kill bears? Now it's just like,
That's interesting.
let me smack them around real quick and move on about my day, you know? We got 6 skill points. Was that a probability? Hero can pick a character's pockets. You must be close and behind target's back, so that's probably 27. Okay, hold on. Shoot. Put that all the way up. 69%, dude. What happens if I want to pickpocket somebody, dude? Let's go pickpocket somebody. I just want to see how this works. Oh wait, how do you sneak? Oh shit, what's the sneak button? Sneak. Oh, it's literally number 2. Look at it, it's right there. Huh. That's so funny.
It takes more than a sharp sword. You indeed have one.
I'm sneaking him, dude. Try to pickpocket him. Oh, it's 4. No. What's right here stealing? It's right here, number 4. Maybe I have to get like really close. It's not working. Alright, let's try somewhere else. Let's try this guy because he's a merchant. Oh, he sees me for sure. He sees me for sure. Dog, I can't pickpocket nobody. Let's see what that guy's got for sale. Can I just steal a horse, dude? Spied full plate armor. Oh, that's sick. Master of Fire. I keep seeing Master of Fire. Hold on a second. All right. Sucks how hard it feels like it is to fucking complete my armor set, dude. Yeah. No. I look hilarious, dude. This helmet's like way too big for me. I look like I'm like pretending to wear armor. Silver plate helmet, 531, dude. I just want a dope armor set, man. That's all I want in life, you know? Maybe it looks better like this. Just wear a robe, dude. It kind of works because the only thing it takes away is just the chest piece if you wear a robe. But I don't look like I'm a fighter. I look like some cash, dude. There we go. There it is. Let's sell this guy some stuff. Dark fire chainmail, dude. That's crazy. Oh, well, I don't want none of that. I got hella moonshine. Hell yeah. Let's take that teleport. Let's see, where do we want to go? There. Man, that loads so quick. Where'd I go? Did I even go to the right spot? Yeah, I did. In real quick, get us some money.
What of my... Oh, well done.
And their efficiency.
Listen, I shall buy what you have, but without your opinions.
Damn.
God's...
Ooh. He was kind of a dick, but that's alright.
Greetings.
golden plate. You can't use bonus armor. You can't use 2 weapons. You can't swim. I don't give a fuck. So their wares must change because I don't remember him having this before. This specifically. Damn. Add to fire resistance, add to mana 30. I don't want this robe though. He can have that. I'll take the money for sure. Okay, he's kind of got the fire ass 532 set.
Welcome. Looking for something?
So I'm kind of fucking with that, but like, all he's got is that chest piece. 532. I'll be honest, I don't even care about dual wielding because I kind of beat the shit out of people with like just having one big sword, and I'm cool with that. So. $531. That's what this is. Half plate armor, boots, defense. Full plate, gold edged armor, boots. This says silver plate. Oh, 531. See, but this says, it's weird. The armor says kind of weird because this says like silver plate helmet with eye slits, class 1, armor set number 531. Then this says class 2, gold edged armor boots. Perfect 1, plate armor, class 1, 531. I just want to make sure I understand this right. So is it like a 342, the first one I found complete, 4015. I think 342 and 14, never found the last 3. Whatever is best at the time. I have better things to do than worry about if I'm tired of matching items. I don't. I love it. There's a bonus, but you don't need to know. Also have full set class 50. Holy crap. How did he get so much fucking gold? Brother. You have 69 million. That's low-key insane. I mean, low key though, I only care about armor sets because I just want to look dope. You know? I just tabbed over too. Okay. But you know what I mean? It's like, dude, like, I don't even care about the bonus. The bonus is looking fucking fly, dude. 232. These are 204. There's a bunch of like, oh my god, I want the 531 set, dude. Merchants must refresh like every leveling. I don't know. See, 331. Isn't that what? Wait, hold on. No, 531. Fuck. I was like, wait a minute. Golden Dragon's Pride? That low-key sounds lit. It's also expensive, though. I don't really give a fuck about this armor. This armor is kind of like, I don't even know where I'm holding it. It's like, I think it was like my first armor. It was like some weird leather set. I don't want that. It's just like weight that I don't need, you know? And I've never come across completing my fire chainmail 204. I still have not seen, what is it? The gloves, I think. And the helmet. For whatever reason, like, I have not seen the glove or the helmet. So far, 531, it's kind of been our best bet because I have the helmet, but the problem is they don't have the pants. So they got the chest, oh, or the gloves actually. And the boots. Gold-plated ribbed gloves have to be a higher level though.
Bummet, aye. Can I help you?
These merchants are so scattered. It's a little disorienting.
Welcome, traveler.
Boy,
Aye, good day to you.
Good day to you. A fine day. A fine
Good
day.
day.
Good
A
day to
fine
you.
day. A fine day. What do you got? What do you got, Bummy Robinson? See, like, garb.
Good idiot.
Oh, this guy's like straight weapons. Oh my god, he has it. You can't use 531. Okay, I'm gonna quick save, and I'm thinking maybe we go for a 531 set. I don't know if I have enough money though. Alright, I quick save though. Let's see if we can do this. Because he has almost we have almost, he has the pants too. Oh shit, dog. We might be in with this one. Okay, hold on. 22, 205. Okay, 531. Okay, let's start. Okay, so he has the gloves and the pants. Give me that. Give me that. Okay. All right, so where'd the gloves go? Here we go, 531. Where's the gloves go? There. Okay, so now we just need chest and boots, right?
Aye.
Let's go back to the first guy because I know he had the chest. I just can't remember if he had the boots, but I think he did. Wait. My bad. Not this guy. This guy. Here we go. Okay, so he has the chest. Shit, I gotta sell some shit, dude. Just get rid of all these. He's really pushing my fucking Benjamin buttons right now. Lightly armored trousers. Get rid of the chainmail, get rid of that. Alright. We got it. Now all I need is the boots, which I could have sworn he had those too. They're right here. 530. I need 1,509. Alright. Let's start with selling healing potions because I don't need them. I can heal with magic. Let's sell these sword breaker things I never even fucking used and buy it. Kind of a waste of money. Sell that. I don't care about using the bow. The armor doesn't even let you use it. I kind of want to keep the mana stuff. Half plated armor. 531. I might have to go to the 13, but we'll see. We'll see what we get to. Oh shit, I'm already almost there actually. No, we're rocking. We're rocking. Okay. 1509. Okay, okay, okay. Moonshine doesn't even sell for anything. Lemon toadstool sells for 75 each. Wow, I didn't know that. All right, sell that shit, dude. Hell yeah, we're fucking in like Flynn, dude. Yes. Dude, look at us, bro. Oh my god, what a sexy beast. What a sex monster, dude. This guy gets the wenches.
I'm too sexy for my love. Stranger. Too sexy for my love. Love's going to leave me.
Oh damn, the game crashed. I'm so sexy that the game crashed. I think. It sucks because if I play windowed, it won't let you do the 1920 by 1080, so not responding. I'm too sexy, that's why it's not responding. Dude, hell yeah, we found a dope armor set though. Install the mod that skips this shit. Crispy, dude. How you been, brother? Oh my god, skip this fucking video.
The death of Azeroth.
What is wrong with this game right now?
Put an end to the advance of his hordes.
Skip this shit. There we go. Dude, you have to see. Look at, we just bought a sexy fucking armor set, dude. Look at this shit, dude. Oh, fucking flex on him. Oh my god.
I'm too sexy for my shirt.
Oh, this is the 531 armor set, dude. We just got it. Oh my god. This guy's in envy. This guy's envying me right now. He's like, whoa. The fucking 531s, dude. Prime 531 armor set. Oh my god, dude.
I'm too sexy for your party. Too sexy for your party. The way I'm disco dancing. I'm a model. You know what I mean? And I do my little turn on the catwalk. Yeah, on the
You came right in time for the fire, dude. Hell yeah. Shit, another day in paradise? Dude, another day in paradise indeed, dude. Dude, I want to say it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I might be tripping, but I went on your YouTube channel and saw, I think it was us when we played like Dead Rising together. And we played something else too, and you have it like on your YouTube. That's your YouTube, right? Or am I tripping? I just saw that the other day too. Yeah, dude. I don't know why I checked out your YouTube. I don't know if it's just because it came up or something, but I was like, I don't know, maybe it was just curiosity, and I went and checked it out, and I was like, I didn't even like, dude, I didn't even low-key even like, not that like I wouldn't remember if I was reminded, but I didn't like remember, you know, and I was like, oh shit, that's right, we played Dead Rising, dude, and like, there's another game we played too. I can't remember what game it was, but it was on your YouTube. I was like, oh, fuck yeah, dude. Way back in the yay, dude. Barely had hair on her chest, and I clicked on my videos and saw it. Yeah, it's the same, dude. I don't know if YouTube like re-recommended it or something. Dead Rising 2 is so fucking, dude. Dead Rising 2 is amazing. I love Dead Rising 2. I think I've beaten it twice. It's been a long time since I've played Dead Rising. I was gonna play the remaster, but I'm just waiting for it to go on sale because, like, I mean, I don't really need to play it immediately, and on top of that, like, it's just like not gonna be as good as the original, but it's cool. I definitely want to pick it up at some point. All right, I gotta free this chick, dude, and I think she might be somewhere where she didn't load in until I got further in the quest. But yeah, man, I've just been doing YouTube videos. I started getting back into streaming. I took like a year off, maybe longer, and I've just been playing terrible games and making YouTube videos about it. Is she in here? She's not. Don't mind these dead bodies. I murdered this town, dude. I just kind of started swinging, you know? You know how it goes. But yeah, I'm just waiting for it to go on sale, bro. It's Capcom. I'm like, psh, I'll catch it on like a 20, maybe 30, you know, and then I'll pick it up. Cause like I have the original, dude, and like let's be honest, like it's the original. I don't need the remaster. There was nothing about it. It wasn't like a Resident Evil remaster. Oh hell yeah, bro. I don't know if you checked out my videos, man, but yeah, I play like really bad games and do like an overview review of them. And it just works better with like, you know, my family, my job and everything. Like I don't have to like be on some set schedule, like be on at this time, you know, this many days a week, the way I was kind of pushing streaming for a long time. I could kind of just work on it when I got the time, you know, it could be daytime, nighttime, whatever, you know, it was just a fun creative difference too. So here I was thinking you played the best game. Well, let's see, the thing is Two World is the best game ever, dude, but I like to disguise as a terrible game. By the way, did you see my sexy new fucking armor set? I'm sorry, my sexy armor set. What's that? Well, yeah, throw it away because you left it out. Cheese is gonna smell bad. You be leaving it out, bruh. What do you think happens to cheese? Dude, it's the 531s, dude. Armor set 531 all the way through and through, dude. Look at that slashing damage, dude. Oh my god. And then we got lightning, and then I also got the brain beater still. We still got the brain beater right here, dude. Never forgot about it with the cold damage. I'm gonna tell you right now, dude, like if there's one thing Two Worlds did right was give you maximum drip. I'm talking maximum drip, dude. Was that your kid? Yeah, that's my son, dude. Walking around, paying bills now. He's 5, dude. Speaking of smoking some meth, dude, I got that ready whenever we need to. That's Metro Mucus, Copia Chronic, Black Tar Heroin, cocaine. Benny Wap. I thought I had meth. I think I took it actually already. I know he's big, dude. These kids be growing up fast. My daughter's 9, he's 5. She's actually turning 10 in July. It's funny, we have like the pretzels with like the cheese dip, but he doesn't like the cheese dip, so he just eats the pretzels. And then I'll just finger in that cheese dip real quick, dude. Barbaric, but you know, that's just how it is. I know, dude, because when he was born, I was holding him in like one hand playing Call of Duty. Had everything on my mouse, and I was like holding him, dude. He was like the littlest guy. Yeah, dude, now he's a big ass kid, dude, walking around, fucking just living life, dude. He's hella into Kirby. I bought a Switch off somebody because they were like, I don't play it, and so I got it for a hella good deal. And then I was like, I don't know, I figured I'd play it, you know, mess around with it, whatever, but that's like his thing, dude. Like, we got all the Kirby's on, not all the Kirby's, but we got like good amount of Kirby stuff on it. I bought some games on it too, but like, that's like his thing, bro. That's his jam. So yeah, he's all about that Switch, that Kirby life. It's crazy, man. You've been around for so long, dude. What's your followage? I feel like, dude, you've been around forever. Hold on. Is it gonna be exclamation point followage? I don't know how it works here. Crispy waffles. I know there's a command for it. I know there's a command though. I don't remember, dude. Maybe I'm tripping. I could have sworn the streamer bot had one though. I don't know, dude. Centuries. We'll just say centuries. Been around for centuries, dude. Ask you to find, yeah. This one, orange requires a shoot of taint. I got 2 shoots of taint. See, the husband of Maxi Calvo will cooperate with the house just as Ebrat Skeldon planned. Go in and inform Ebrat, or Ebrat, I don't know how you say his name, dude, that he may commence his attack. Well, I think I killed him. But you can also help Maxia to get out of prison. Yeah, I was gonna say it's like 7 or 8 years for sure. It's been a minute though, dude. Hell yeah, dude. I was wondering, I'm like, I wonder if Crispy will ever pop back in. Not that I was like expecting you to. I was just like, I just had a feeling. I was like, I feel like I'll see him again. If I keep streaming, he'll come back. That's actually been my goal. I was like, I'm gonna stream just to get Crispy back in here. Who betrayed? We met on How to Survive 2. Damn, dude. Hell yeah. Wait, did we didn't meet on that game though, right? I was just playing it. Cause that game's like friend invite stuff, right? Dude, we should replay that game. Take a trip down memory lane, bro. They made another game. It's called like, it looks like Dead Island, but it's like the same isometric style game. It's called like Paradise, like Paradise with a Z or something. I'm pretty sure that's it. And I was looking at it and I was like, oh, this kind of looks like that one game, like How to Survive. And then it was like, I was like reading the reviews and kind of looking more into it. I was like, oh, this is those guys. That's cool. Like, okay. Kind of made me want to play it just for that. What's down here? Hired you to deliver documents, but damn, I gotta go south, dude. I got some quests down here. I haven't played. I got invited through someone. like to play the game. Maybe it was my friend Nick. I was playing with my friend Nick. I can't remember what his name was on Steam. Dude, I don't think he's been on Steam in like forever, but oh yeah, let's grab that.
Let's have a look.
Dude, Copria, you should see how I fight bears now. Would have to be Sundays though. I'm off Sunday, Monday. Oh, dude, yeah, my schedule's like isn't like a set schedule. So like honestly, bro, like we'll just line it up, you know, because even if I work, maybe I'll open, maybe I'll have it off, you know, we'll just line it up, bro, and we'll play. Sunday or Monday's a good shot. I was gonna say chance, and then I started saying shot, so I said chance. Let's just go south, I guess. The only thing that sucks, dude, is like it's hard to keep a horse in this game because they don't show up out of nowhere. They stay exactly where you left them. But they're not like, they're like fast, but they're kind of lame. Hell yeah, dude. We got to game up again for old time's sake, bro. Old times. Dude, the How to Survive or Dead Rising 2, man.
What they want?
Who? You just said what would they want? By the way, good morning, Cobria. Cobria lives on Mars, so it's morning for him right now. He's waking up, probably having a coffee. Oh, let's get it. Watch me smack these guys, dude. No fear. No fear.
Die.
Remember how challenging it was just to fight wolves? That was me. In my 531s, dude.
Let's see.
Easy. I am a god now. What the hell just happened? Ghost animal, what the hell? I'm gonna die. Oh shit. I'm poisoned too. I better heal up. Dude, that's actually a magic skill, dude. Not even easy. Oh, 35. Oh shit, so you're 3 hours ahead. Okay. So we gotta make sure if we game, I account for that. I hate working nights. My sleep schedule gets cooked. Oh, dude, yeah. If you're doing like the graveyards or the nights, dude, then you're like what? Basically sleeping in the day. You're a freaking vampire, bro. Look at these fucking like dragon raptors, dude. Oh, my crit just fucking smacked that guy to a fucking 2 Worlds 2, dude. We won't see him till the sequel. Yeah, playing this game is funny because the first time I played this game was also on 360, and then I never got like that far with it because I was like, this game like is so funny, you know, and I just didn't like care to like get that far. But I worked at GameStop, and you know, it was on the back of the case it said Oblivion Killer and all this stuff. It was like hella funny. And then I actually played online with a friend named Justin Haunts, and Twitch, that's his name. No, that's not his government. Dude, these kids, because you can make your own potions in this game. I don't know if you ever got to that point, but like you can find, it tells you they're like buffs and like they're like debuffs or whatever you want to call it. So it's like poison negative 80 HP, increased dexterity by 2, effect will last 5 minutes. And then you can drag stuff and you can like cook, you can like mix and match what they all do, and then like cook your own like thing and name it. That's why I got like cocaine and Metro Mucus and Copia Chronic and everything. And so like these kids made like these like super potions that would like buff the shit out of you, and me and my friend just got like buffed like crazy with these kids. They were like so happy someone was playing this game with them because they were, you could tell they were like the only ones that played it, you know. The golden age, it was like, I think it was the last finer years because it was like the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 era, so you could still walk in and get Xbox and PlayStation 2 games and GameCube, but then you had the Wii 360 and PS3, you know. And to me, like, I'm probably biased, but like that was like the perfect era, bro. Like the goal, yeah, it's like digital wasn't a big thing. Minecraft was still like played in a fucking web browser, if I remember correctly. Like it was just like the things that have like cemented themselves in gaming and everything. Like I mean, Metal Gear and stuff was still like, you know, doing this thing already, but it was just like, ah, man, it was good times, you know. And then like, it sucks now because like GameStop's basically gone, and then even though, oh, what the fuck, we got problems? What we got problems for? Oh hell nah. Midnight releases, dude. Those were so cool. Like Copria, we worked at the same GameStop together, and Dude, people will be lining up outside like, huh, 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 huh. You know, like, hold on, let's pause that for a minute just because I'm yapping. But dude, yeah, people would be like, you know, they'd be like, oh, that new game, that new game. And then we're just inside fucking bringing them out from the back, like lining them up, you know, just knowing that these people are like, cannot fucking wait to get their hands on it. We're talking like midnight releases for Halo Reach, Gears of War 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, like these games that people were just like, damn, dude. I remember when Halo Reach came out, there was these group of kids. I don't know, Kenny, if you'll remember him, because I can't describe him that well, but there was this one kid who had like a beard, and he was like fucking 16, and then there was like this little group of Halo friends, dude, and they came and they all got Halo Reach, and that guy came back, and I opened in the morning. He came back, he was like, I beat Halo Reach, and I was like, oh my god. My little 7-year-old self had no idea what the fuck I was doing. Midnight releases, COD being good. Yeah, COD being like a really like legit ass game, dude. Where like that was like, it's like you either played Call of Duty or fucking Gears of War, right? I don't know if I'm missing any, but like on console, that was it. Releases weren't a thing anymore, dude. I know. It's because they can. Everything's digital. Yeah, it was fun. I had a friend who dressed up as a stormtrooper. I think when we did like the Force Unleashed midnight release. Do our pizza for everyone to dig into in line, and we had fucking pallets of Red Bull to give away. Shit was insane. Oh, GTA 5, Black Ops 2, dude. Yeah, that was another one. We did the GTA 5 midnight release, and then we everyone at GameStop all went home, or I didn't go home. I went to actually Copria's house, and everyone hopped online. Well, I think I brought my Xbox, but we all like hopped online and all played online together, and like GTA Online is obviously something now that everyone knows and shit, but like the first time you could play online with your friends in Grand Theft Auto, and then we like, I think that was like the swing thing got figured out pretty quickly, and I'm pretty sure when we were even playing that night, someone already had figured out the swing thing or something. It was crazy, dude. Like you would spawn and hit a shopping cart and start walking all fucking weird. I remember at like spawn, if you hit the shopping cart, you walk all weird. My games always have Soda and Monster and Little Caesars. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Fucking, we did Mass Effect 2 midnight release. Yeah, and you give out we'd also have like swag. Like, I don't know if it was specifically the midnight release, but I know like for the pre-orders, there was all that swag and stuff too you'd be getting. That was like another fucking amazing thing about GameStop, was like you pre-order and you got like this or that little like thing for it, which is like non-existent now with everything. But like back then it was, I still have like a whole bunch of stuff from midnight release that's just like in a drawer. It sucked. I had a Kratos mask, dude, but it like, I don't know if it's just because it was old or if there was something else that made it, but it got stiff, so it like it was all broken apart. Like it literally was like a latex rubber, but it hella stiffened up. I still have shirts, dude. It's funny, I still have the Modern Warfare 2 shirt from the midnight release. I still have that one, and people try to resell that on TikTok shop and stuff now, which is like, I guess that's cool for people who want it, but like to know that I have the fucking shirt, oh man. I have Spider-Man Web of Shadows. We're staying up trying to beat the game to get to GTA Online, and it didn't launch till like 2 weeks after. Yeah, that was GTA 5, right? Was that what I was saying? I meant GTA 4. We did the midnight release for GTA 4. That was when like, that was like the first Grand Theft Auto Online, dude. That was crazy. Halo 3 Xbox and my Gears 3 Ultimate Edition, dude. Yes, yeah. I started working at GameStop after Halo 3 came out, but like ODST and Reach, like I was there for those for sure, dude. Well, Resident Evil, I don't know if Resident Evil 5 had a midnight release, to be honest with you, but I know I was working there when it came out, and they had a red Resident Evil Xbox. Whew. Fire, dude. And that's what I mean, like that's why it was like the golden years, or like, because most stuff was physical. People love to go there for like the midnight releases and the swag, and everyone's looking forward to those next games coming out. And it was just one of those things where like, bro, like you were like your own little community. Some people like to talk about like games too much, like, but like there's a guy, I don't know, Kenny, if you know what I'm talking about, there's a guy who always wore wolf shirts, and he would stand there and he would talk to you, and I'm not even exaggerating, for like at minimum an hour, just about like a game. And at some point you're like, oh man, I'm like drained, you know? But like, it was cool to talk to people for sure that were into video games. Everything was themed out for releases of big titles. Yep. Before we realized what autism was. Yeah. We thought we were just unique. I wasn't there. I can see the commercial in my head on the Xbox demo. Because I remember we had, like, if you were, like, facing the counter, not face, but if you're behind the counter ring out, the Xbox demo was all the way left, like, corner. Because it was, like, the used, I think, 360 and maybe the new 360 on that wall. And I remember the Borderlands trailer playing. So I think I was working there when it came out. I think. I don't think it was already out. Yeah. That's funny. He has a daughter and is a functioning adult. Hell yeah. Good for him, dude. If we're talking about the same guy, good for him. I don't mean to make it sound like he was a bad person. It was just, it's just, dude, I can only talk about like something so long, and it would help. Oh, wait. No, we're talking about two different people. The guy I'm talking about, he had like pale skin, kind of had facial hair, and like his hair would like thin at the top. It was a little bit longer on the sides, and he always wear wolf shirts. And he would like, I think his like aunt or his grandma, maybe it was his mom, but would like drop him off all the time where he'd go there. The big tall dude, I don't know if we're talking about the guy who used to work at Ross. I don't know if that's who we're talking about. There's also that one guy who used to work at Save Mart. Remember, he kind of had, his hair was sort of like spiked, kind of, not really. But he worked at Save Mart and he would come through all the time. He was like a white guy. He was tall too. I forgot his name, but yeah, the Ross dude. Yeah, he was cool. He was really into Fallout. He talked about Fallout a lot, but I like talking to him because he always had funny stories about like Ross with people stealing. The Skyrim Midnight release was crazy. I went with my friend's older brother and just watched him play the game all night. Yeah, I don't think I was working there when Skyrim came out. I can't remember, but the Skyrim release was, dude, I remember when Skyrim first came out, I was like, oh my god, dude, like I was so like pumped to play that game. We just got introduced to Oblivion like a month. Oh my, and what's crazy is like the difference from Oblivion to Skyrim, because Oblivion's like art style, you know what I mean, in the way it looked, and then getting into like the whole Skyrim like art style. Skyrim, I mean, I played a lot of Oblivion. I won't like sit here and be like I played it all. I didn't play all of Oblivion. I don't even think I played all of Morrowind, and I loved Morrowind too. But Skyrim was like my favorite one. I love Morrowind. To me, just because of nostalgic purposes and my exposure to that game series, I always put Morrowind at the top because that was the first one I ever played. But logically, I think I'd put Skyrim at the top, but I really did like Morrowind. I think it's just because at the time it came out, like you could steal anything, like you felt like you could do anything in a way. I loved Morrowind, dude. The combat, I even liked the combat, even though it was like a kind of like an RNG or whatever. Like you can, all the stats matter for hits, but dude, yeah, Skyrim. Yeah, Skyrim was, I love Skyrim, dude. Do whatever. Yeah, dude. I remember I was at a Game Crazy before I worked at GameStop, and I had an Xbox, and this guy's like, dude, this game, Morrowind, you can pick up anything. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, you can take anything. Forks, knives, gold, like any. And I was like, like, it just blew my mind, that kind of freedom. Because Grand Theft Auto was a cool open world game, but to know that it was an open world game that where you could, like, pick up whatever you wanted, I don't know, it just like, I was like, no way, you know, and I had to play it. I was like, and I was honestly glad that guy got me like sold on that game, because there was obviously so much more to it that made it great too. But oh man, yeah, Fallout New Vegas, I played a bit of Fallout New Vegas. I think I worked at GameStop when New Vegas came out, actually. And 3, oh, that was another one, Fallout 3. I worked at GameStop when Fallout 3 came out. I think we did a midnight release, I can't remember. But, or dude, like, you know what else? Fucking, we're at GameStop when Batman Arkham Asylum came out, dude. You know how fucking amazing it was to be working at a game store when a superhero game like that came out, and it was amazing. Like, Arkham Asylum was a mind-blowing fucking game too, where you're just like, this isn't just a great superhero game, like, this is a great game, you know what I mean? Like, oh my god, dude. Yeah, I remember playing that, because the thing is all the coworkers would usually be on the same wave of like, oh, I'm getting that game. And then when we would all come back to work, then you're talking about that game. Yeah, Fallout New Vegas, dude. I played a bit of it, but I didn't beat it like I beat Fallout 3. And I don't know if I've ever beaten Fallout 4, but I played a lot of Fallout 4. Because games like that, it goes one of two ways. I play a lot, but never actually beat the main story. Or I play a lot and beat the main story. So sometimes I feel like I played like the hell out of a game, but I'm like, oh, I didn't really like beat it though. Like I didn't do that main story. Like with Fallout 4, I played a lot of Fallout 4, but I don't think I've actually beaten the main story. No, I haven't even played the first Kingdom Come. Oh, that's a lie. I played the first Kingdom Come, but I stopped playing it for some reason. I can't remember why. Oh, you bastards. I like, I don't know. My brain sometimes just like, it's like, you know what I mean? And as I mean, that's a bad game. It's just like, where are you going? How do I miss from that close? Hit him. There we go. Oh, yeah. That's cool that Ross dude's like friggin'. Oh yeah. I need to take shit to sell, to be honest. I keep like leaving shit behind, but like I need to take some shit to sell, bro. Add to physical protection, sure. I definitely think I'm gonna check it out, man, because I want to play the first one, you know, just because I own that one, and then I'll get myself to play 2 eventually. One of those games that's like you just know one day I know one day I'll come across. Chainmail trousers with plate protection. What random, like honestly, like I can only hold so much, but at the same time, like I want to take everything that I can so I can sell it, because I need to get my gold up. Whoa, what the fuck? Master of Fire pants. I kind of want the Master of Fire set too. I mean, we're rocking 531, so we're kind of good right now, but let's go over here. Hold on. Let's see. The DLC for 2. I really like the whole atmosphere and everything of it though. Like I definitely want to play it. I don't know if I'll stream it. I don't know because with streaming I'm kind of leaning into the niche of playing bad games, but I definitely will check it out for sure because I own it. I guess, you know. But that's cool. What's the DLC coming out? Is it just like a quest line, or is it like a nice like hefty ass like story? I assume that because you're saying it's coming out tomorrow, it's gotta be something hefty. Okay. See, I'm not even worried about the vitality so much, even though I probably should be. We'll put 1 point into it. It's a major story expansion. Hell yeah, dude. Well, that's gonna be cool, man. Especially because you're into that game right now. Like, I would be excited. You know what I mean? If Two Worlds 2 had Two Worlds, yeah, had DLC coming out like that tomorrow, I'd be freaking, you know what I mean? Spinning. I'm hella sitting on this like skill points because I'm just ready to like blast it into something. Yeah, that team's cool, man. I don't know what other games they worked on besides Kingdom Come, but like when I played that game, dude, I was like, this game's like solid. Like I could just feel, I don't know if this sounds weird, but I could like feel the love in the game, you know? Where I was like playing it and I was like, I feel like they cared about this game a lot, dude, because everything just feels like well done. I don't know why I stopped playing it. I can't remember. But again, sometimes my brain's just like, I don't want to. That's their only game. Yeah, dude, you can. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like when you play it, you can see the passion in it. You know what I mean? I think that's why I like playing bad games too, because sometimes you can tell that they just were like trying to fucking just like throw together a game. But then sometimes, like, I'll be honest, with Two Worlds 2, like you can see the vision. You know, you're like, hey, like Two Worlds. I keep saying Two Worlds 2. Two Worlds is like one of those games where you're like, yeah, it's not a great game, but I feel like you can see the vision, you know, and I can see that they wanted to make like a good role-playing game, but whether it's resources, development time, maybe bad direction based on who was like in charge, it didn't. What the fuck, dude? Holy shit, that's a big ass spider, dude. That gave me the creeps a little bit. I'm gonna go go fight it. Good job, son. Good job. Put it on the counter. My Magic games. I've never. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I haven't played the My Magic games, dude. No, son. Yeah. All right, let's get it. Oh. I don't know how these attack. They definitely are gonna poison. Ooh! Ooh! That thing just sucked its orb back in that it shot out? It does, right? Is it like swallowing its... I'm gonna blast it. Nah, it doesn't do much damage. Hit it with the crit. Yeah. Oh, that thing looks creepy, dude. I don't have like arachnophobia, but there's something about that that's fucking creepy. Maybe I have a little arachnophobia because, you know what gives me like the creeps is the fucking face huggers in alien movies, dude.
Put away your weapon.
Dark Messiah. Yeah, didn't you tell me to play that? Was that you that told me to play the Dark Messiah game? Because I have it on 360. And the fact that, and I was just thinking that, but then you just said it and I was like, okay, no, I think you did tell me to play that one. I need to play through that, dude. Yeah, I know you did. Yeah. Because I literally have the digital version on 360. Like, I don't have it physically, but I do have it on my 360 downloaded. It is a good bad game, dude. And honestly, like, I didn't even think it was a bad game when I played it. I was just like, okay, like, this is fun. You know what I mean? Because it has like a rope mechanic or something, if I remember correctly. Oh, he's got the 531s too. All right, let's sell some shit. What do these look like? That's kind of cool. The black accent. Yeah, very ambitious tech. Are the guys who made that game the guys who went on to make like Prey and stuff? I want to say they were. I kind of want to keep these pants. I want to say I watched a documentary and like I think they did go on to make Prey. For sure, look, damn, this thing sells for a lot of money. I mean, I don't care for how it looks, so I'm just gonna sell it. I'm right? Okay, cool, yeah. I don't know if I watched the Gamers. It's like GVMERS on YouTube. They make really cool, like, little documentaries.
Nice to see you.
I remember watching, like, a little documentary. Yeah, Dishonored. Yep, that's right. And I felt like I could tell. When they said they made Dishonored, I was like, oh, I can tell that's the same team. There's just something about its like style I feel like I could recognize. What are these huge stones in the village, Prey?
People say the stones are magical in some strange way. I do not know much about them.
Right, exactly. And Dishonored's a really good game. That's a game that I enjoy playing, but I've never beaten. Like, I've played it a few times, and I've been like, man, I like this game, dude. It's fun. And then my brain's like, move on. I hate when that happens, bro. I hate when my brain's like, let's play something else. Even though it's a good game.
Well, I could not
exactly.
say for
I think
sure,
I've like half beaten it.
But I heard it is one
something
of the
like
oldest
that.
structures in the whole region.
But I remember I read one time, it's like, it's not about beating games, it's about enjoying them. So, because some people go like, oh, like I have to force myself to beat, you know, oh, I gotta force myself to beat this game, and I don't enjoy it, but I gotta finish it, or something along that lines. And I remember it was like a Reddit thread, and someone was like, honestly, like it's just about enjoying it. Like if you enjoy it halfway, a quarter of the way, all the way, like just enjoy it. You know, it's not always about beating it, because you kind of put that on yourself, like, oh, I didn't beat it, I kind of failed at like playing a game I enjoyed all the way through. But it's so true, because I have to get really sucked in too, dude. And I don't know if this happens to you, but I get this like checkpoint where like I'll play a game that I'm really into, and then one day I'll go to play it and I'll be like, I kind of don't want to. But then I'm like, okay, but I know if I jump back in, I'll get past that and I'll beat it. You know what I mean? And a game I did that recently with was Bully. I've beaten Bully on stream, but I was playing it. My daughter was watching me because she was like really liked it. And I got this one day I was going to pop it on, and I was like, damn, I kind of want to play it anymore. I don't know, I'm getting like a little burnt out. but because my daughter was watching me play, I was like, no, like I'll keep at it. And then sure enough, dude, like it like started the cycle over. I was back in it. You know what I mean? So then I was like, oh, cool. Like I'm not forcing, you know, I kind of forced myself to play it when I was sort of getting ready to stop because my brain was doing that thing. But I've noticed, like, not all the time, sometimes it doesn't change, but there are games where if I get back in, I'll like be able to then like get through the end, you know? So yeah. And that's what's funny about Two Worlds is that hasn't happened yet. I've actually, well, actually there was a few nights ago, I think I was kind of feeling that way, but yeah. Man, my daughter watched me beat Fable, dude. She watched me play, and it was funny because I let her come, like bedtime, I'd let her come out to the living room and like for like a half hour or whatever, 45 minutes, I let her watch me play Fable. And then she fell asleep, I would stop because I didn't want her to miss anything. Yeah, dude, Fable, the anniversary edition on the Xbox, they have the 60 frames and it's like upscaled and everything, so it's like it looks really good. So yeah, I let her watch me beat that one, dude, and she was all into it. She watched me beat Mass Effect. I have the HD collection or whatever it's called.
A merchant caravan passed through here of late.
So she seen me beat, like, I try to play like really like games like I really enjoyed.
They did not
yeah,
set up
dude.
stalls or
So
even
and then she
tell
was
us
starting to
what
watch me play the
wares they
second
had.
one, but I got kind of burnt out on Mass Effect, and I think she was getting a little burnt out watching like a Mass Effect game. So I don't know. We've just been hopping around, but I gotta get her watching me another game. Yeah, I never played Andromeda. I think they dropped a demo for it, right? Like right before it came out or something, and I like checked it out and I was like, okay, but I never like, I honestly couldn't have much of an opinion because I didn't actually play the game. I just played it and I was like, cool, it's a different story. I can tell that it feels different. I don't know if I don't like it though. You know what game I like, dude? That's like an RPG, kind of like Mass Effect. Not exactly, but kind of, dude. Alpha Protocol. That game's fire, dude. People think that's a bad game. Dude, that game is fire. It's kind of like a Two Worlds, where like the way they tried to do things can come off like kind of bad, but like underneath that, you're like, oh no, this is dope as freak, dude. Like you try to fire a pistol and you can't hit shit. But it's because if you level in pistols, you become like a freaking god. Just stuff like, dude, like, and all the, I remember I saw a breakdown of all the dialogue choices and what they actually change, and it changes like so many different ways. Alpha Protocol solid, dude. I was thinking about doing a YouTube series about bad games that are actually really good games. But that's just like in my head. Grabbed it like $5. Yeah, dude, at one point it was pretty cheap, man. I think games have kind of gone, you know, like back to being more expensive, right? But dude, that game, yeah, that game was sick. Oh my god, these spiders move and ugh. But yeah, dude, I love Alpha Protocol. Like I beaten that game I think twice at least. And don't get me wrong, there's totally things about it that they could have done better. The customization is like fucking, like you can choose like 5 different things, but that's it. But like the game is fun, dude. You can learn like karate, pistols, shotguns, like all these different ones, all these different ways to talk to people and form or like break relationships. And it's like a Jason Bourne game, you know? It's like that type of like style. And it's like, dude, no one makes RPGs like that, you know what I mean? Solid recommendation. But yeah, dude, that game was, I was thinking about having my daughter watch me play that one. But I don't have it on console, I just have it on PC, so I'm just gonna have to run I have like a 50-foot HDMI. Just probably run it to the screen. She was watching me play the Spider-Man game. But we just had different stuff going on recently, so kind of threw everything off. Bro, if you guys want the fucking smoke right now, I'm not dropping shit. You can drop your fucking ball sack, dude. Dude, Crispy, if you're here day one for Two Worlds, I was getting my ass handed to me left, right, and center. Now I'm just like popping through, just like, dude, y'all just gonna get smacked. Master of Poison. But it has no poison resistance. Weird name. Skull Splitter? 297 to 349? Hold on. What does this do? I gotta see how this works. It looks like a fucking... Kinda looks like a pipe or something. Yeah, the first game, yeah. My daughter played with me the first one on PC. And we played and beat that together. And then I was trying to figure out, like, should I play Uncharted or what should I play? You know, my brain's doing the thing. And then, like, we ended up landing on, oh yeah, stack that shit, dude. Ended up landing on the Spider-Man for PC. Because that's a fun one. I want her to watch me play the Batman Arkham series. Oh, these ain't worth shit. Their gear is so random. Some people have like crazy, like good gear, and some people have like trash gear. Well, I guess this isn't crazy good, but you know. Oh, my weight's getting close. I should just hold on. Yeah, I don't know if you know in this game, but if you find the same weapon or like armor, you can stack it into it, so it like merges it and then it levels it up. See, now this says 333, 387. That's pretty good. That's not bad, dude. I just don't like how it looks. It looks kind of stupid. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of dumb looking, but I mean, it does damage. That's cool. I don't know. I'm a kind of a looks person, you know what I mean? If I don't like how it looks, even if it's better, I might still not rock it. Dude, the Arkham series, pff, I love the Arkham series. Arkham City is my favorite, but Arkham Asylum is like 1000% like a game that I'll always have love for because it's a great game and like the first, like one of the first superhero games. I mean, not technically, right? I think Spider-Man on PlayStation 1 was a pretty awesome game, but like mind-blowing superhero game, you know? They fucking cooked with that one. And I haven't played Arkham Knight. Damn, that was a one-hitter quitter. But the Arkham series is super good. Me and my daughter, we play, I know it's not like at that level, but we played the Gotham Knights together. We've been playing it for like since it came out. Like we'll just randomly get into it and play it for a little bit. Obviously, it's not like an Arkham game, but it's fun. It's a cool like Batman themed co-op game. You know what I mean, or whatever you want to call it, like Gotham City fucking hero co-op game. What are y'all doing over here? Just chilling. The swag factor, dude. Exactly, dude. I love. That's why, like, I had to get this armor set. I didn't like having mixed armor. I was like, no, I gotta have a full out dope set.
In your motives. Motives to do what, pray?
He called. He says pray, almost like you say dude or something.
And whenever anything of note occurs, you are always there or thereabouts.
I wanted to get that, but none of my friends did. I'll be honest, dude. It wasn't worth the 60. You know. I got it on release because I got my daughter hyped for it. I was like, dude, like they're dropping this Batman game. It's gonna be co-op. You can be Batgirl, and she was like getting, and I got her in like hyped. And then like a day before it came out, they're like, oh yeah, it's gonna be 30 frames on console. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh my god, but I already had her so hyped and like counting down the days. I was like, damn, they kind of fucked me, you know? So I was like, all right, I'll still buy it, you know, because we can enjoy it together. If I buy it, it shares onto her system anyway. So, you know, if you really think about it, right, it's like 30 for each person.
More than a whole band of mercenaries. When we travel, 'tis better not to be seen than to draw attention to ourselves with an escort.
Why do you have to travel then?
So yeah, so it's fun. It's fun to play with friends, 100%. I don't know if I'd ever play by myself, but yeah. Cyberpunk again too. I haven't played since release. I heard it's so much better now. It is, dude, and I haven't beaten that game. These guys are just on a fucking yapathon.
True.
I haven't beaten it, but it has gotten a lot better, for sure. And I've had it since release, and I just jump back in with big updates. I'll like check it out, and I think their most recent one was like a big combat overhaul. So when you got that itch to play that Cyberpunk RPG, man, I would definitely check it out.
Strange you say that.
I encourage. I want to play it, but I keep playing it and then burning out. Like I'll play it for like a week and then I don't really get through the main story or anything, and I'll just like burn out.
The real danger is out there. It bides its time.
I'll be honest, like, I
What
don't
danger?
think the combat, in my opinion,
Have you
is
not
like
heard of the
the type of overhaul where you're like, this isn't
Should I
even the
have?
same combat anymore. Or
Tis
maybe
a
I don't know.
promised land
From
for
what I
all
remember to what I
necromancers,
played, it's better.
ruled by someone
But it
called
wasn't
the
like
Flame. They say
A
that
brand new
the
game.
Enclave is
I don't know if
the
that makes
seed of a
sense.
new order
You know what I mean?
that will
If
grow
you
to
hated the
engulf
combat, I think this will
kingdom
make you hate it
and the
for
entire
sure a
world.
lot less.
How do you
I
know
just don't know
this?
if you'll be like, oh, this is a
Orc
whole
mythology
different
is
system,
only
you know?
a part of my studies when I travel. The
Yeah.
Enclave has become too dangerous to ignore.
Is
I know, I
not
probably
this a
played like
task for the
20
Silver
hours, maybe
Circle?
something close to like what you're
There
saying.
is
I
a lack of agreement between the members of the
I
council.
bought the Blade
and little
Runner, the old
respect
school
for
Blade
the
Runner
younger
game,
members.
because they like kind of remastered
So they
it.
know not
So
what you do.
I feel like I'm gonna get Cyberpunk
Why should I hide
type
my
itch, you know?
intentions?
Maybe watch like the Blade
Who
Runner
can
movies
stop
because I've
me?
never seen it or
I
something, and
promise to
like
surrender
jump
this
into that
ghost
game.
If I fail to
Maybe
destroy
watch
the
the anime
flame
because
and
I didn't even finish that
Enclave
Cyberpunk
within a
anime. I think I have
certain
like 2
period of
episodes left.
time.
If they care only for their position, they will not
Oh,
be
dude, I feel you on the
content
PC,
whether
man.
you
I got a
succeed
10.
or fail.
God, these guys are talking.
I always thought that in
Holy
times of
crap.
trial and
I have a 1080,
tribulation,
so,
I only have myself to rely upon.
Yeah, I don't. I
was wrong.
Yeah, you know what I
I
mean.
will
Like this
risk
is
her
another reason I'm
career
playing
to
games
join
like
me.
this.
And there are others who will also join the victory.
Yeah, I want to watch. I haven't seen the
This
original
sounds
Blade
like
Runner.
preparations for
And
a
a couple
revolution.
years ago, I got really into
Some things
watching.
cannot be avoided.
Oh my god, these guys! Thank God. I got into watching old good movies. Like I watched like 12 Angry Men. I watched like in Vertigo. I don't know if you've seen those kind of movies, dude, but I highly encourage watching those type of movies because you watch them, you're like, wow, now I get it. I get why these movies were like talked about so much. I haven't seen The Godfather. You know, I'll watch that too at some point. But Blade Runner is one of those movies that's always floated around as like being such a great movie. And I'm like, dude, I've never seen it. I've literally played a video game, which I think is like its own like story and everything. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I might be wrong. Maybe it follows the movie. I don't know. Because I played it when I was like a kid, so I only understood so much. But it's like, dude, I want to watch that movie. And I feel like if I watch that movie, I'm probably going to get this itch to play a Cyberpunk game. So.
Are you sure? This is more.
And then they
than
have the
dangerous.
sequel.
I live
Which,
with danger. You said you wish
I'm sure
to
I'll
get
check
rid
out
of the
too.
flame.
You know,
Is
I heard
that
it was
all?
good.
I hope to learn more
But yeah,
about
dude,
that
watching
person,
old movies, old
but
good
it
movies.
proves to be almost impossible.
I don't know if it's just because
If you
I'm getting
find
older, but
Enclave
dude,
and the
it's like
flame,
damn, like it's such a
will know
cool like
what to
world,
do.
you know.
And the settlement? Where do I look for it?
We would have found it if it were on this side of the river. It must be somewhere to the south.
The orcs would not leave any humans alive there.
Bro, the Yapathon, dude. Just tell me, go kill them, and I will. Yeah, old movies and watch them all the time, and old shows. Yeah, dude. As a kid, I loved Lucy. And me and my daughter and my fiance, like, well, I'm engaged, by the way. By the way, Skis. Since you've been around from the get-go, dog, I'm on that engaged life now, dude. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. I used to watch Three Stooges. Congrats. Thanks, dude. Yeah, buddy. So, my fiance and we both kind of like, that's why I love her, dude. Like, we're always on the same wave. And, me and her were like, we should watch these old movies. So, but I used to watch I Love Lucy, and we've watched that with my daughter too. We watched, like I said, Vertigo, 12 Angry Men. When I was a kid, same thing. I watched Three Stooges. I Love Lucy. I don't know if there was anything else. I feel like those were like, for some reason, like the big ones. Oh, I remember watching Night of the Living Dead when I was a kid. Like black and white for like original Night of the Living Dead. I remember the scene with the daughter. If you've seen that one, dude. That scene's great. That scene's wild when she kills the woman. Her mom, I think it was. My grandpa would always watch Bonanza. I haven't seen that, and I'm trying to remember even what that is. Is that like a military-themed movie? Because when you say Bonanza, it makes me think of MASH, but I never really watched MASH either. But I could just be completely wrong. The original Night of the Living Dead, it's pretty solid, dude. Like, as far as like cinema goes, like old school cinema, like we're talking about, it's pretty good, man. Like,
That's for you.
I think the thing that stuck with me was how a movie. Whoa, it just got. Damn, who's smoking out here? It does a really good job of being disturbing. Oh, Cowboy TV series. Okay, I still can't picture it much in my head, but I've definitely heard the name. Cowboy TV series. Okay. I'll have to check that out, dude. I've been wanting to get into karate movies, man. I just want to watch I just want to watch all the Jackie Chan's, whatever Bruce Lee movies there are, Jet Li. Like, I don't know. I've had an itch for a few years. Was like, I just want to watch them, dude. The famous Wilhelm scream. Oh, I've taught my daughter about the Wilhelm scream. Not that it came from that movie, but like, whoa, fancy schmancy music, dude. But I would tell her, be like, that's the Wilhelm scream. It's like a trope to use in movies. I can't even replicate it, dude. But I can hear it perfectly in my head. And that scream is in everything, dude. The lighting's like low-key fire in here, dude.
Fiddlesticks! I suppose you want a horoscope too? I am an astronomer, not a cheap fortune teller. Your miserable love life holds no interest for me.
Dog, I just got here.
Hold, old one. I am not superstitious, and I have no time for girls except mayhap one. You seem somewhat nervous. I am an astronomer, not an astrologer. I research the skies. Mayhap I can also find Azeroth in his flying tomb. Nincompoops.
Nincompoops,
By the
dude.
way,
It's funny you say that. I was just thinking about watching Jet Li's The One in Rush Hour
Why
again,
are you
dude.
so nervous
The
with
One
strangers?
is a movie I've seen a few times. That one's dope.
Silence for my research.
The ending is fucking
Yesterday,
fire.
one of
Such
these
a
stupid
badass
moonstruck
ending, dude.
boys barged into my observatory and broke
What does
a
he
lens
say?
in
Something
my
about like you're all my bitch or whatever, and he just starts
telescope.
fighting.
Without my telescope.
Oh yeah, dude, you want to know a
mayhap
funny
I can
story about
help
Rush
you.
Hour, dude? It was like
Really?
my daughter was
I will
like
have to make a new
7,
lens with a flawless diamond
and
from the
we watched that
dungeons
movie
below the
together.
city.
Because I'm
If
just
you
that type of
manage
parent,
this,
man.
I shall show you my
And
gratitude in
I fell
pecuniary
asleep,
form.
right? So she basically saw the rest of the movie like just me asleep. And the reason I say that is because, you know, if I'm watching a movie with her and something happens that I feel like I should explain or give her context, I will, right? If, you know, it's just like maybe a bad word, or maybe it's like something that's like, you know, oh, this person betrayed this person, but maybe it's kind of complicated, right? Like whatever. So my fiance is like, this is like the day or two after, my fiance is like buckling my daughter in the car seat, and she says, she goes, "What's up, mine?" And my fiance is like, "What did you just say?" Right? Oh, you leveled up, dude. You're extra awkward. And she was like, "What?" You know? And so she texted me. She's like, "Why did our daughter just say this?" And I was like, because, you know, I was asleep during like that part of the movie, so like I didn't even get to give her context or anything. So I was like, "Oh, we watched Rush Hour." My bad. So, you know, I don't know, man. I'm just that parent. Like, obviously, like, I do still keep some kind of guidance or regulation a little bit when it comes to movies, but I'm basically like, dude, like, unless I think it's gonna like mess her up, like, you know, it's like a gory ass movie, or it's like a really sexually themed movie, which why would I even want to watch that with my daughter? I just like, we just watch it, you know what I mean? Like, she's seen, like, here's an example of where I could give her context, because I'm sure you've seen Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, and we watched it, and like, there's like the beginning scene where like he gets, like, we'll just say, rewarded for finding the dog, and she was like confused, and I was just like, oh, I was like, she's just giving him a hug or something, like hella played it off, you know, because I was like, I'm not about to like explain this, because obviously you don't see anything, but it's like he's like swinging around, heavily insinuating, and the rest of the movie is like hella funny. But then at the end, when you figure out, what is it, Einhorn is Finkel, Finkel is Einhorn, and you know, they kind of well, I didn't let her, I think I had her turn away when they like proved it, when they like show her like but I had to explain to her, I was like, oh, like, the guy that they're looking for, he like literally turned himself like into a girl, and she was like, oh. But when they like turned her around, I was like, nah. I was like, nah. Like, don't look at this part. But you know, I still want to watch Ace Ventura though. You know what I mean? Because I was like, I love it. It's funny. Friday the 13th, dude. You know what's crazy? Speaking of old movies, Friday the 13th. Me and my fiance, neither of us saw it, and we're like, we should watch it on Friday the 13th. So the first time we've ever seen that movie, we watched it on Friday the 13th. And then we watched the sequel on Friday the 13th. So far we've seen, for the first time ever, both the first and second one on Friday the 13th. And that's another movie when when I finally saw it, I was like, I get it. Like, I understand like why this movie like had the impact it did, because it did such a good job of just, I like things when they take place what am I trying to say? I like stuff that takes place in one area, like when it doesn't have a lot of not scene changes, but like location changes. Like when you can take one location and make a story out of that single location, if it's in a house, if it's in an office, if it's at a campsite, whatever. For some reason, I like shit like that. Like, I don't know why, I just find it more intriguing. And so like with this, like being the way it was with like these kids on the campsite and they're getting killed off, like I just really like, I was like, whoa, I like this. Even though I kind of knew the concept, but like I never really knew what Friday the 13th was about. Like I knew some of the stuff because I seen Scream. So like I knew that like, or whatever, between Scream and just like Life, Jason Voorhees' mom is the killer, right? But like watching the movie and like the way that they did it with like the perspective of the killer and how they're getting killed off, it's like, it was always very like interesting. You're like, whoa, like this is just done in a way that like I'm hella enjoying. And then at the end when it's the mom and she's like acting all like, oh, I'll help you, whatever, and then she's actually like psychotic, like she plays a really good psycho, and you're like, oh man, like she's selling me on this, bro. Like this lady's a good actor. So and even the way it ends, like it kind of ends in like a weird confusing way with her getting pulled in and stuff, but because I think she thinks she goes to the hospital, or she gets pulled in and wakes up in the hospital or something. It was like, but no, I really liked it, dude. Yeah. It's crazy you saw it at 8 years old though, but like at the same time, that's what I mean, dude. Like I think my daughter would be scared, so if I didn't think she would be scared, I would show her, because I have a friend whose daughter has watched like the It movies and stuff, and she loves the clown. Like she's like she literally is like a fan of the fucking clown, you know what I mean? If my daughter's the same way, cool, but she would actually be scared. So I'm like, well, I'm not gonna traumatize my daughter you know, if she doesn't enjoy that type of movie, that's fine. At Nightmare, yeah, exactly, yeah. So I show her, you know, I'm more like, you know, I let her play Gears of War or see something in like that realm of like action or comedy or whatever. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like I said, and plus it's my daughter. I know her, so I know like what she would like or wouldn't like. She wouldn't like something hella scary, but she would like stuff that's more like action oriented. You know what I mean? Or like comedy, you know, like whatever, you know, like between Happy Gilmore, Ace Ventura, Rush Hour, obviously. Had nightmares for a bit, dude. Yeah, I think my fiance had nightmares for a minute. I don't know if I did. I don't usually get like nightmares like that, dude. You know what's crazy though? I haven't smoked for, I haven't even been counting, but it's been, I think, almost 10 months. Yeah, it's probably been like 10 months or something. And like, dude, I had some gory dreams, like intense gory dreams. It was crazy. Like I've had like nightmares and shit like that, but like, dude, I was having like, I had a dream that Jamie Foxx was chasing me through like an abandoned, like dusty old mansion. Kind of like looks like when they move into Casper's mansion, and like body parts and shit were getting blown apart because he was like chasing. It was just like I woke up like, holy fuck. Like, what am I dreaming? That part in Pee Wee Herman movie with the trucker used to scare the shit out of me as a kid. I've never seen the Pee Wee Herman movie. Oh, I think I've watched Dumb and Dumber with my daughter, maybe. I think that's another one I've put on before. But I've never seen the Pee Wee Herman movies.
So, you too are in love, eh?
So I don't even know what scene you're talking about
these days, but our time will come.
That's so crazy you say that. I haven't smoked in a year and a half. Dude, that's crazy. But like a month ago, I T-boned by a drunk driver and won't take pain pills, so I started smoking again. Fuck, dude. I mean, I'm glad you're here to tell me that happened, but I'm fucking like, damn, bro. How have you been since that? Because getting T-boned that's gnarly, dude. And it's scary. Shit like that is so scary, dude. I know a guy who was at a stoplight and a car like literally rolled into his car. You know what I mean? Like it just fucking, that shit gives me the heebie-jeebies, man. Well, I'm glad you're here, dude, and I'm glad you're able to tell me this story. And honestly, I'd probably be the same way. Even though I stopped smoking, if I had a choice between pain pills or smoking, I would just smoke. I'm not a fan of pain pills. I don't know. I think it's a mix of knowing people can get addicted, not being the biggest fan of the high anyways, because when I took pain pills one time for wisdom teeth, I got nauseous, threw up, so it was kind of an immediate immediately put a dislike in my head. I would just rather smoke if that was a choice. Nice, fucked up. Damn, bro. Ugh. What a fucking douche, dude. All these are like, I'd really need to get into lockpicking. There's so many things that need to be lockpicked. It's crazy. Well, again, dude, I'm genuinely glad, like, I mean, I'm not glad to hear that, but I'm glad, like, you're fucking here, bro, because, you know what I mean? Like, fuck, dude. That shit can be gnarly so fast. Yeah, no problem, man. Could have been, yeah, I mean, obviously I don't want to be like, this is how much worse it could have been, but I mean, we're both on the same page. Could have been fucking worse. Glad it wasn't. I just like, I don't know about you, man. Not that I've necessarily had like immediate friends, but like I've had like people I'm just aware of from like high school and stuff that is just like didn't make it out of accidents, and it's like it's fucking it's gnarly, dude. Oh yeah, there's my YouTube. Thanks, Awkwardly Bought. Actually, I do too. If I remember correctly, it was also a car accident, and he, I can't remember if it was neck down or waist down, but his name was, I guess I don't have to say his name, but he was like a tall, kind of bigger dude, not like ripped dude, but just like a bigger, taller overall guy. And I knew him in elementary school. We played football. If you were playing and he was not on your team, you're like, fuck, dude, this guy's gonna be a beast to like go against. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the accident ended up in a wheelchair, and he was playing basketball and stuff, and it just like you feel like you just got smacked in the face, you know what I mean, with like this weird reality that you knew existed but never been affected by. You're just like, what? Like him, dude? Like what?
Good idea.
I'm not even, whoa, that's a Serpent's Curse. Oh, I have to be level 24. I was like, why can't I use it? It's an interesting looking weapon though. But I'm pretty sure, I think when you have to hold them with two hands, they're gonna be 6 or heavy, maybe 5 or heavier. Because this was like a one-handed weapon. Because it doesn't say if it's two-handed or one-handed when you look at the weapons, but it does seem like that it's gonna be a weight 5 or higher. Oh no, the ones I have are 204s. I have a fire armor set that's 204. And a lot of things are called the fire. Or fire, but it's not actually what I want. Here are these leather boots. Damn, this shit, so, dude, Lemon Toadstool? Oh, 135. He buys them for even more. What does this sell for? Heavy Toadstool. I wish I could like bulk sell, but I don't think you can. I think I have to drag and drop it all. Red Toadstool, poison strength by 2. I hate how like a lot of this stuff poisons you. I don't get it. Yeah, let's get rid of the arrows. I don't care about that. Physical protection, cold protection, physical protection. Oh, wait. Alt F2, is that how to... Oh, that's how I can save. Okay. I just kept hitting escape and save, but if that's how you can save...
Looking for something?
It's weird in this game, there's so many merchants, but they don't sell different things. Like, maybe some sell more armor or more weapons, but they generally are just like... You know what I mean? Like, they're all like armor and... But yeah, dude, yeah, I stopped smoking about like 10 months ago. I was trying to remember what we were talking about. And I don't know how it was for you, but because I heard like you would have intense streams. And I did, not for long, but I did. I also felt like I was never getting an REM cycle. Like I felt like I was never actually sleeping for a while. Like I would go to sleep, get up, be like, dude, I feel like I didn't like actually go to sleep. Which makes sense, right? Because when you smoke, like that doesn't let you go in an REM cycle. So like it'd be obvious that like when you stop smoking, like you're gonna notice or not.
Welcome to the Society Guild shop.
And then what else? Oh, I had a lot of energy at one point. Like I felt like I got fucking like and I was like, I got all this energy. Like I was cracked out, dude. I remember for a few days I was like like I had all this energy and was just like talking a lot and shit, and I was just like, holy crap, you know, because I think my body had an irregulation of like making up for being so like high and lit or whatever, and then trying to have this normalized energy. With that I was like, woo! And then I think that was it. My appetite and stuff wasn't affected too bad. I think it was at first, but it wasn't like a huge like thing. It just kind of like normalized, you know, itself like within a fair amount of time. I don't remember being anything crazy. I was also doing like drops and stuff for a little bit after I stopped smoking, and then I stopped doing the drops and everything, or like an edible. So I kind of weaned off a little bit, but then I just kind of like stopped. It wasn't like months of edibles. It was just like maybe a month, maybe. My dreams were so insane. Yeah, dude, for me, the dreams were like super intense and gory. I thought it was gonna just be oh, actually though, I did have like a couple dreams that I just felt like, I felt like I was on an acid trip or something. I've never done acid or anything like that, but I remember dreaming like I was in like a Fortnite world, and I was like dolphin diving, swimming and stuff, and I remember just being like, I just felt like I was way more in the dream. It was weird. Realistic dream of like a meteor hitting the earth and crazy shit. Oh my god, I hate those dreams. I feel like those are like my adult nightmares. Like when you're a kid, it's like spooky, scary, but like when adult, it's like world ending.
I do not sell rumors.
Oh, okay, well. Oh, he's got rings. Lockpicking, physical protection, cold protection, 275. Oh yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Well met, young man.
Indeed, if I could trust your senses, what could you teach me?
Yeah, I don't have like obviously the munchies, right? Yeah, like I don't crave like sweets or salty stuff either.
How much of a donation?
At least not like I used to. I mean, yeah, I'll be hungry sometimes. I want to just like snack, but not like, you know what I mean? Like not like how that is. 100%. Oh yeah, you got all the pennies. Uh-oh. I know you're rich, boy. It is. Dude, my munchies used to be diabolical too. Like, I felt like if I don't eat whatever, you know what I mean, I'm gonna starve. Like, it would just be hitting, dude. Sometimes I miss it though. I miss the like, just like going in on some food, you know? Just being like, dude, I'm gonna like smoke and like eat this burrito, you know? Where is this quest that's like back here? But yeah, that's one thing I'm happy for. I'm like, I mean, I also feel like my memory's better, you know? That's funny, I'll read some people be like, I didn't notice any difference when I stopped smoking, like there was no point. And I'm like, to each their own. I'm not gonna say that they're lying, like I guess it just didn't work out the way it worked out for me. I've noticed. Obviously everything I talked about. Yeah. Smoke, load up YouTube and eat. And see, the problem isn't, for me, I'm not saying smoking is a problem because for anybody who smokes. I was just like, dog, I'm about to smoke a bowl before I tie my shoes. Like, it was always smoke, then do whatever. Smoke, then do whatever. And it got to a point where I was like, basically smoking to feel like normal, because you smoke to like, I want to be lit, but like you're not really like lit unless you get super lit. And then at that point too, you're just running through it. And it was just, you know, I mean, it was just a cycle, bro. And I was like, I mean, no hate to anybody. It just was like where I like, and for some health reasons too, I kind of had to call it and be like, you know, I should stop. You know, but it was one of those things where I was like, you know, because of that, because of like, hey, like, it'd be smart to do it for your health. It would be, you know, it would be probably just good to do in general. And I didn't tell myself like, I'm never ever gonna smoke again, like ever. Like, it wasn't that. It was just like, hey, I'm just gonna stop until I'm not gonna stop. I don't know. Yeah. What? But yeah, I feel like my memory is better. I feel like I have more motivation to do things. I'm not saying I became like a whole new person, but I'm just saying that's what I know. So I feel like I can have more motivation to do things. I feel like I can focus more. My memory for sure is way better memory. That was a big one for me. I would read like numbers or something, and then like I wouldn't remember as soon as I look away and be like, wait, what was it? You know what I mean? I don't know, just stuff like that. But if I did smoke, I would say the one thing that I liked is it would allow me to focus in on something, if that makes sense. Like the kind of like if I'm watching a movie or a TV show or playing a video game, I feel like I get like in it, dude. I was like, bro, I'm there. You know what I mean? But that kind of went away because of how often I smoked. I felt like I said, I felt like I did it so much, dude. Like, I don't want to say I was losing the enjoyment, because I don't think that'd be accurate. But like, it was definitely not having its effect. What is this lady doing over here?
I beg your pardon.
You're the one standing outside the walls next to a cliff, dude.
Come no closer. I'll scream.
Oh. Is that what we're doing?
Welcome. Stop that.
Now scream.
Let's see.
Scream now.
Uncomfortable.
Let's see how many of these idiots I can take on right now. Yeah, dude. And it's actually cool because it like oh shit. It inspired like my fiance to smoke less, because she wants to like stop too, but she kind of doesn't. And I told her, I was like, bro, this is what's funny about this game. You respawn, so like I don't ever really die. I just respawn. But yeah, no, it inspired my fiance. Like, she wanted to stop too, and she's been
Welcome.
smoking like less, but she still likes to smoke and stuff. But I told her, I was like, bro, just because I stopped doesn't mean you have to do anything. Like, you can do it as much as you want. Because she was like, oh, I miss like us going out and doing it together and everything like that. You know what I mean? And I was like, no, I mean, yeah, it sucks we don't, because that was how we kind of no, it doesn't. It kind of sucks how we like doesn't suck, but like we enabled each other to smoke more. Because one would want to and the other one would do it with them. So then when I was stopping, she's like, oh, we're not doing that together anymore. And it was just kind of her. And I felt kind of bad about that. And she, you know, still do her thing. But, you know, I told her, I was like, bro, like, I'm not judging you. Like, I didn't stop because all of a sudden now I think it's like you're bad or you should stop too. And then I was like, you know, it was just one of those things where I was like, just do your thing. You know, if you want to, go ahead. If you don't, don't, you know? And, whoa, these are like scorpions down here. What the heck? This new region's like magical. And so I think because I don't smoke and she does, it kind of brought it down because now we weren't enabling each other. Right, like, yeah, that's what I mean, my friends. Exactly, like, you're like, we would say chill. Like, you want to go chill? You want to go chill? You know what I mean? Like, want to go chill? You know, and then you'd even be like, we just smoked like an hour ago. You want to go chill again? Yeah, dude. You know what I mean? And I don't get me wrong. I loved it, but now it's just kind of on her. And I mean,
them again.
Life's been tough, especially for her. Like, you know what I mean? She's had family members pass away and stuff. So she's not like using it as a crutch, but she doesn't want to stop because it's kind of, life's just like hard right now, you know? And that's like its own challenge. And so I was like, bro, I was like, you should always like deal with your emotions, you know? But like, I'm not judging you. Like, do what you want to do. You know what I mean? I don't think you're hiding from anything. I just think that like that's its own challenge, and get there when you get there. Oh damn! I thought these scorpions were gonna be hard. I also think I hit them with like 2 bullets. I wonder what the stuff I get from them, if that's worth like all money. We burn like half an ounce. Exactly, dude. And it's because like your tolerance is so high. So like when like the, you know, when your tolerance is that high, dude, like you're going through a lot because you're not really feeling much of anything. I mean, you're chilling, you know, but until you're really feeling it, especially with friends around you, you won't get through that. And that was another reason, was my pocket, dude. I was like, I cannot afford this tolerance. But I'm excited, man, because whenever I do smoke again, dude, I'm gonna be like, I feel like it's gonna be like how it was, like, not maybe the first time I ever smoked, but you know what I mean, like those good old days. It's gonna feel like that, like, oh shoot, man, you know, I'm just like sparking up a bowl, maybe another bowl after that, who knows. And I'm gonna be chilling, dude, and I'm gonna really feel the difference because I've been sober for so long. I'll know that difference and be able to enjoy it, you know. Spending, yeah, dude, you end up spending a lot, dude, because like you're running through it. If you get any type of pens or anything like that, you're definitely running through it because it's so convenient. 20 milligrams will put me on my booty, dude. Edibles work on me really well, and it maybe because I don't do them a lot, but like if I do like 10, I'm not saying I'm like on my butt, but like I'm good, you know. And that's another thing. I was like, if I get back into smoking, I don't even know if I'm gonna do smoking first or an edible first. I don't know. Oh, that was another difference too. My anxiety's been way better ever since I stopped smoking. Some people it's the opposite. So for me though, like I would get, because I have OCD. I'm not diagnosed, but I have a pretty like strong feeling, because generally you don't have anxiety, you have other things that like relate to why you have anxiety. And I think for me it's because it's OCD. I get really like focused on things and like obsessively think about them like for like a week and shit. So I think because weed would get me focused in whenever I'm paying attention to, it would get me focused in on these things that would give me anxiety and get me kind of like paranoid and stuff. So ever since I like stopped and got like system cleaned out, however you want to call it, I've definitely felt like a lot better in the anxiety department, which kind of sucks because you almost wish it was the opposite. I mean, maybe not, but you know what I mean? You're kind of like, oh man, I realized it was messing me up like that, you know? But it is what it is. Everyone's different. That's how it's hitting me. I couldn't even play games. I just had to lay down. Dude, And I knew a guy who made brownies. I don't even know how much was in them, and I I remember I took one.
Sight for sore eyes.
I was playing.
'Tis not long hence.
What did
A polite.
tis my
That
curious? You be
call me Amber.
your master.
He is not my master.
When
Oh,
I see
my bad.
Lisa, did
Tis does
Bro, these people
I'd-
sometimes the dialogue is not good enough to be this long.
you never had or they.
oh
I have when
that if
tis I the
This is so much dialogue.
because
Holy crap. I took a brownie, and at the time Dead Island had this like weird like MOBA game or something that they were trying to do. I remember I was playing it. I had eaten the brownie and I was like playing it, and a loading screen came up, and all of a sudden I was like, why do I feel like I'm about to go to fucking war right now, dude? Like, why do I feel so intense right now? And I was like, oh, I can't do this. Like, I closed out the game. I put on like the Hunger Games movie, and I could not pay attention to it. I was like, I just gotta go to sleep. That's all I can do right now is go to sleep, you know? Like, I cannot do anything else. Oh, okay. So you had a nice little anxiety. I shouldn't say nice, but you had a good like anxiety. No, I shouldn't say good either. You had a bad anxiety hit. Yep. And that was another reason I stopped too, because I was like,
let's have a look.
I don't know. I got in my head that I was always that type of anxious person, or that type exactly, or like that kind of paranoid person. That's just who I was, because smoking was who I was. That I wasn't even really doing it for the goals for that to stop, because I kind of felt like that was me. But I noticed that once the system cleaned out and everything, I was like, whoa, I was like, that really was just because I smoked, probably so much too, you know? Look at these wolves just doing their thing. And yeah, man, like be paranoid about stuff, be anxious all the time. I had like behavioral anxiety where like I was so triggered. My anxiety would get triggered after smoking, that now my anxiety was getting triggered because I was smoking, if that makes sense. You're like, all right, well, I'm gonna toke up and like probably gonna feel anxious after this, like you already know. And then I already got like that mindset going. Man, it was just a dumb cycle. And so, you know, I try to work my way out of that and keep smoking, you know. And I don't know, at the end of the day, it was just nice to know like that wasn't really me, that wasn't my brain, that was my brain from smoking so much. So, you know, you get used to identifying and knowing like, oh, it's because I'm smoking I feel this way. But when you deal with that every day, it's pretty exhausting to the brain. So if I were to, I'm just saying, basically I'm getting at is if I were to smoke again and feel anxious, it would suck, but I would definitely be able to tell myself like, oh no, I would definitely tell myself, oh, it's because you're lit, dog. You've been good for like 10 months and now you're having, yeah, it's because of that, you know? And who knows, that may make me stop smoking forever, or another 8 months, 10 months, I don't know. Who knows, you know? But yeah, man, I'm like really glad to like kind of, oh my god, these wolves are just everywhere. Just kind of glad to be in a better headspace, because some people like it helps their anxiety, you know. So when they stop, like they have like issues with anxiety from stopping, and I was like, oh my god, is that gonna be me? I don't know, I guess we'll see. Here we go, you know. Just gotta kind of friggin' take the dive. But yeah, it was one of those things where I didn't know if I was gonna start again on 420. And then I was like, I don't want to dictate whether I'm starting again or not based on 420. I don't know, I just felt like, why ruin the streak just for that reason? You know what I mean? So then 420 passed. It wasn't hard, but it was a little like, oh, am I missing out? You know? Because it was Easter, but I had it off too. But I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'll just enjoy my Easter with my family and not, yeah. And then, I was like, I don't know, maybe my birthday. And I was like, I don't know. Again, do I want to dictate whether or not I'm going to based off a date?
That's for you.
Maybe. I don't know. And I'm just like, maybe I'll just go with a feeling, dude. Whenever I just feel like it. You know what I mean? Like it could be a random Tuesday that I have off. I don't know. You know? We'll see one day. But like I said, it's not forever. It's just what I'm doing. Anyways, I'm out of here, brother. I gotta head to bed. Just keep going until the time feels right. You aren't really missing shit. Exactly, right? Like, at the end of the day, life's good. So, I ain't missing out on anything, bruh. You know, chilling. Well, Crispy, I mean, it's getting late for me. I probably should hop off here soon too, but I'm glad you came through, man. I'm glad to see you. Glad you're doing well. Sorry to hear about, you know, obviously like that accident stuff. That's freaking, you know, hot dog poop right there, but good to see you, dude. Hopefully I can catch you again, whether it's in stream or we'll link up gaming. Like you said, Mondays and Sundays. So I'll try to, keep that in mind when I see like what days off I have and stuff. See if maybe I can figure. Oh my god. Oh, I thought those were orcs. I thought I walked into the worst like camp ever.
What brings you to a military
Expect that, boys.
camp?
Yeah, man.
I
Have yourself
am
a
a
good
traveler.
night. Get
The
yourself
road
in
is my
sleeps
home.
and everything. Keep taking care of
Aye,
yourself.
and I would get
Funny
on
how
that
life
road
is,
out of
man.
here again if I was you.
I feel like when we met
This
each
place
other, we were
ain't what
both
you'd
like on
call
the same
nice.
vibe. You know what I mean? With
I
like
have cause to be
gaming and
here. Do
smoking,
not
and now
concern
look at
yourself
us.
with me. I
Now we're,
can take
now we're
care
both
of
not
myself.
smoking anymore. We're growing up in
Ah,
life,
an
talking
arty
about
one,
different
are ya?
things, man.
Well, if you're that
I don't know.
arty, mayhap you could
I'm just
help
glad you came
someone
through
else,
tonight,
too.
man.
What can I do for you?
Nay, tain't for me. A friend of mine got hold of a letter to our commander just by chance, see? And if he tries to return it, he'll swing. Had him on trial
Just
once
we're
as
on.
a spy,
Yes, because
Let me guess.
I
You wish me to
remember
give the
when I was
letter
streaming,
to the
people be like, I didn't even
commander.
know you were live.
see? Aye.
And I
you
don't know if
have
it's
to
because
say
Twitch
you've been to the
notifications
capital
just
of
kind of
late,
suck,
see?
you know? So I always post in the Discord like, hey, I'm live, you know what I mean? I'm like, that's the only way I can think of really notifying people. So that way they know, you know? So, hell yeah, I'm glad that worked out, man. Yes, sir, dude. I know for you, you're 3 hours ahead. Yeah, I never get Twitch ones. And I'm like, do I not have them enabled? Like, I don't remember not having them enabled. I kind of remember getting notifications at some point, but I don't even freaking know, dude. But yeah, man. Hell yeah, dude. Get yourself some sleep, man. Keep an eye on the Discord. I basically just post there when I'm live. And if you get a chance, if you haven't checked out the YouTube channel, man,
Are you
check out the
more-
latest video. I played a game called
My
Dead
friend
World.
is some
Charges
gold ready.
$5 for their
Return
demo.
it to me when you've
It was the
delivered
same as the
letter,
full
see?
game. But I have about 5 videos out right now, and I think about 5 videos. I'm working on a 6th one right now. So, you know, if you get a chance, it's the algorithm. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, and hopefully you like it, man. Hopefully you like it. Hopefully I'm doing okay. Like and shit. I appreciate that support, dude. Hopefully it's something that I did okay with. You know what I mean? I enjoy it. But yeah, man, I'll let you get out of here. I'll stop blabbering. Always, I love the content. Thank you, man. Thank you. And the shorts, yeah, man. I try not to be annoying with shorts, but I know like if I'm gonna like, you know, stay relevant to a certain extent, I even made some shorts specifically to be shorts instead of just clips. I kind of gotta do my thing with it, you know. So. Oh, okay, sweet, man. Hell yeah, dude. YouTube's doing its thing.
Good day. What do you want here?
Yeah, I don't really have anything new
and my road
content-wise.
leads me, I know not whither.
I'm just working on it right
An
now. And then
adventurer, eh? I have need of
move on to the
someone
next
like
one, you know?
How can I be of use to you?
But yeah, man, I'll let you get out of here, bro. You have yourself a good night.
The soldiers are sick of it and want revenge.
I think I'm gonna wrap
But
this
for
up here,
we
too.
need his underpants, and 'tis you
Jake, 'cause I
who
haven't
will
seen
steal
her.
them.
You're like, what the hell?
Why not steal them yourself?
He's alive.
The soldiers can't be suspected.
Yeah, man. I just, rock the
Otherwise,
blue
it's prison
sweater,
for
try to
us.
match the blue theme, and
What about it? Interested?
put myself on camera and everything, you know? All right, man. Peace out, dude. Have yourself a good night. Peace. Take care of yourself, dude.
The commander's servant will wash them soon. You can easily steal them. 'Twould be better to have them unwashed.
Ew.
Where is the place for washing garments?
Am I stealing underwear?
Down by the riverside. That gives me an idea for a ditty.
Dude, we're talking about underpants for real. What will you do with your commander's underpants?
Hang them on the mast in the middle of the camp. The look on his face when he sees him there will be worth all the drills he has put us through.
How do you get the information about when and where the washing is done?
We got his manservant drunk and pumped him for all kinds of information. Big Master Commander has no more secrets from us, I'll tell you. Aye,
Dog, we really stealing underpants? Oh my god. Where's the gate over here? I want a cape, dude. I feel like you don't get one though. Maybe you do.
What's that?
He asked him, like, how did he know where they wash their garments? It's like, wouldn't this be obvious? Like, did you really have to get the guy drunk to figure that out? Damn. They're all washing garments, dude. Oops, didn't mean to do that. What, are they washing it in the sand? Okay, wait, hold on. What just happened? Because it told me I did something with the quest. Oh yeah, I forgot I leveled up. Marco, a young soldier, wants you to help him play a practical joke on the commander. You have to steal the commander's underpants. Oh. Well, they weren't actually there, but it said they were there, so I got them. We got the underpants. This is probably the best quest in the game. Stealing underpants, dude?
Have you delivered the letter?
Nay.
What do you want here? My office is closed.
I have a very urgent letter for you.
Give it here. Ah, the Commander-in-Chief. He wants to transfer Wreck Crooked. And I must say, this forgery is better than Wreck's last one.
What do you mean?
Do not think me an idiot. The Commander-in-Chief never gave you this. It is your bad luck that you have involved yourself with Crooked's crime.
I am only a messenger.
Do you know that I can put you in prison for this? However, you are in luck. I need someone like you. And I want you to do something for me. It is a simple matter. And remember, you have no other choice. Do it, or 'tis prison for you.
What do I have to do?
Get some whiskey for me. One of my soldiers is a smuggler.
What the hell?
Go to him.
Bro's like, I'm gonna put you in prison? Or get me some
Of course,
whiskey.
no one
This guy's
knows
alcoholic.
whiskey is for me. Officially, I do not drink, and I have no idea the identity of the smuggler.
As you say, I have no choice. Pray tell me, where can I find the smuggler?
His name is Samuel Gearcore, and his quarters are nearby. He will not admit that he is a smuggler, of course. Mayhap you should ask Wreck for help, as you two are such close friends.
Are there problems with the new people?
Here is 19 gold.
That's not what he
Enough
just said.
for 3 bottles. Return swiftly, and no tricks. I could send a full brigade of men after you.
I shall do my best.
He wants to get out of the army. He has tried almost every trick in the book to no avail. But I am no longer amused by his attempts. I even gave him leave in the hope he would not return. But on the other hand, his escape would blot my record and my chances of promotion.
Why would you buy alcohol from a smuggler within your own company?
He has the best. And as I represent army authorities, I cannot be seen with alcohol at all. Farewell, Mercer.
Okay, where's the underwear guy?
Hail! I'm Zeros, ranger for the Catalonian army. Men also call us spies. But who are you, and what brings you here?
My work takes me to every corner of the world. This camp is a welcome change to the road. Aye, so you are a ranger? Interesting work, eh?
'Tis indeed, but dangerous too. Today we search for an orc whose traps kill and maim many of our soldiers.
This orc does not seem to care about anyone, eh?
Aye, and he even puts his initials on his traps. U and Y. We have no idea of their meaning, but we call him Ugly.
Ugly?
Wow. Do you know anything more of him?
Nay, he is tricky, but he must be killed. Have you any interest in this task? 'Twould pay well.
I
thank you. That will fare the
In all kinds of quests. Where's the underwear guy?
What is it?
Marco. Polo. There he is.
Did you steal his underpants? Stout fellow, here, we made a collection for you. Hi,
570 gold pieces. Hell yeah, dude. I was hoping I'd actually see them like hang it up somewhere, but I guess they're not doing that. I feel like the physical protection 19 is kind of weak. And I'd almost rather have cold protection. They don't have like a merchant here. Or do they? I don't recall running into one. That guy obviously is another quest, but I don't want to do that right now. Yeah, as far as I can tell, nobody's actually like a merchant. Which, I don't know, you would almost think someone would be selling stuff here. I wonder if you can get a cape in this game. Oh, so you can get capes? Or is that in Two Worlds 2? I'm farming the Lost Temple for the melee capes. Oh no, maybe you can. Dude, Two Worlds Epic Edition is only $6. So if you've been watching me play this, just know this bad boy's on sale, dog. It's an abomination. Psst. He doesn't know what he's talking about. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you for hanging out and watching. I know it was kind of on a yap spree for a bit, but when you catch up with old friends like that, man, and you guys just start vibing, talking about good old times, you know, that's just kind of the way it goes. So I appreciate you hanging out, sticking around, and I am working on that next video, so keep an eye out for that on the YouTube, and make sure you're in the Discord, so that way you can get notifications when I'm live, because I'll usually post in there, because Twitch notifications kinda suck. So until next time, guys, peace out.